Hello everyone and welcome to the JustPhantomComics YouTube channel, and I am usually very positive, I think, but today we have got some very sour news, and it is that the Batgirl film that was supposed to be released on HBO Max has been axed by Warner Brothers, and it won't be released on any platforms whatsoever. And this is very surprising to me because it was supposed to release this upcoming winter, and obviously we haven't seen any footage from the actual film, but there have been some test screenings, I believe, and they have been pretty positive, and I just don't understand how this could happen. This movie probably cost upwards of $100 million, and Warner Brothers just scrapped it like that. This seems very strange to me and very unprecedented. Yeah, it says here it cost $90 million to produce, and it does make sense that they actually won't release it because due to budget constraints, because if you actually release it, that means you can get your money back, and even if you release it on HBO Max, that means that you may get new subscribers, which means that you're gonna get money. So to me it doesn't make any sense that it has been scrapped, but we are here on Variety and let's read what they are saying. So it reads as following: Batgirl, the feature film adaptation of the DC Comics character, has been killed at Warner Brothers. Variety has confirmed. It will not premiere on any platform at the studio, neither theatrically nor on HBO Max. The $90 million production, starring Leslie Grace as Barbara Gordon aka Batgirl, and directed by Bad Boys for Life and Ms. Marvel filmmakers Adil and Bilal, was greenlit in 2001 as part of a company-wide effort at Warner Brothers to create feature films specifically for HBO Max, but the new corporate regime at Warner Brothers Discovery has pivoted the company's priorities back to theatrical films or features, leaving Batgirl without a proper home. That is so weird. Why not just release it theatrically? I know that if it wasn't filmed to be a theatrical film, it's gonna be a little bit different, but you might as well recuperate your losses, right? Studio insiders insist that the decision was not driven by the quality of the film or the commitment of the filmmakers, but by the desire for the studio slate of DC features to be at a blockbuster scale. Batgirl was budgeted to screen in homes on HBO Max and not for major global release in theaters. The budget for the project, which is finished principal photography earlier this year and was in post-production, reached $90 million, due in part to COVID-related delays and protocols. The decision still comes as a shock. Yeah, it's very shocking. It's a studio almost never show production outright, preferring to get at least some return on their investment. Yeah, so this is why this cancellation makes absolutely no sense. I was actually really anticipated for the movie. I mean, getting Batgirl opens the doors for so many other films, like a Nightwing film and a team up with Supergirl, as Leslie Grace was teasing, and now it's not gonna happen. And we are still getting the Flash movie, which has a very problematic actor in the lead, and that movie is probably still moving forward, but Batgirl gets scrapped because it's not up to par. It's just so weird, man. So what's gonna happen to Batgirl now in the DCEU? She just doesn't exist anymore, and everyone who worked on the film, just nothing. I mean, obviously they got paid for the work, but as someone said, we deserve to see their work. It was basically finished. They are just gonna scrap it. It also comes as Warner Brothers is still contending with what to do about The Flash, a DC adaptation created and budgeted specifically for theatrical release in 2023. The film has been utterly hamstrung by repeated allegations of abuse and misconduct by its star, Ezra Miller, and it's not like Batgirl was a small movie either. Along with Grace, J.K. Simmons played Barbara's father, Commissioner Jim Gordon, and Michael Keaton reprises his role as Batman, as he also does in The Flash. Brenda Fraser plays the villain Firefly, and Grace told Variety in April that she had preliminary discussions with El Arabi and Falal about what a sequel could be. There are crazy stunts, crazy drops, Grace said of the film. She's a biker chick, so you're going to see her do a bunch of badassery. There were a lot of days, but it was all worth it. The New York Post first reported on Warner Brothers' decision to not release Batgirl. That is such unfortunate news, man. Warner Brothers Discovery decided to cancel the release of Batgirl as they are committed to making DC titles big theatrical events film, and Batgirl isn't that. Batgirl won't fly. Warner Brothers Discovery has no plans to release nearly finished $90 million film. So those were some of the headlines on the movie, and yeah, I don't know what to say. I guess one more thing is that this Twitter account right here, Batgirl Films News, or Batgirl Film News, has tweeted out release the Batgirl movie, or release Batgirl, and you know, the Snyder Bros, as they are called. I didn't believe in toxic Snyder fans, okay? I am a Snyder fan, but look at all this, look at all these tweets. That's toxic, to be honest. You should move on. This movie doesn't exist. It's a pipe dream. Nobody wants to watch this. This movie doesn't exist. It needs $70 million at least, and the score isn't even completed. It's a pipe dream. Move on, Batgirl. But oh my god, Batgirl called move on. Respect the decision made by the management. Move on. Stop being toxic. That $90 million on the Batgirl movie could be used for COVID research or something. Time to move on. Man, that's toxic, bro. Gotta embrace the new future of DC. And now I fully believe in toxic Snyder Bros. I guess the word Snyder Bros is just used for everyone. Just Snyder fan who's toxic. But yeah, that's crazy, man. I don't understand why they have to be like that. Why do you have to, if you like one thing, why do you have to hate the other thing? It just doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, that has been it. The Batgirl movie cancelled. It won't release on any platforms, unfortunately. I hope these are false reports, but basically everyone is reporting on it, and even Variety is reporting on it. We just have to wait for a confirmation by Warner Brothers, but it is pretty much confirmed. I mean, Variety is a reliable source. But yeah, if you want more DC news and reviews and all the good stuff, like this video, subscribe to see more, and yeah, I will see you later, hopefully at the Batgirl movie premiere.